I stay here, sir. Look at you.
Alright, so
It's our resident butt pirate.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure that my
Oh,
dice are
baby.
going to roll 20. Yep.
They sure
Okay.
are. You rock. Okay, so
And export.
when we last left
Oh,
our hero,
yeah.
when we last left,
Yeah, brother.
when we last left our heroes of the Phoenix franchise, they were in the depths of a wyvern lair, fighting a bunch of wyverns on the lands of Selenia. Who Okay, Logan. Who wants to give a quick recap as to how you got to this point for one inspiration point?
I can.
Okay. Irish it
So,
is.
so we got told by Alistair that they had gotten word of a potential wyvern lair and they want us to go check it out and clear it out. He had also told us that there is some starting out adventures that may or may not have information on said wyvern cave. So, I do believe it was Tarek that ended up unknowingly going to that tent, and then the rest of us coming with to inquire about the Wyvern Cave to the guy with one leg that went down there.
Yes.
um, and so he told them a little bit about it, and they had gotten the location of the potential Wyvern Cave, I do believe, from Alistair himself. So they did a little bit of research, got supplies, headed out to the ancient fortress,
Uh-huh.
and descended down into the cave. And here we are.
Okay, so yes, you are down in the caves and fighting wyverns. Yell. Okay, I think I kept. Yep, I sure did. Velendor, is he here? Haha, Velendor!
I
We
is
have
here.
we have to talk about your magic item from last game before you
Oh
go tonight.
boy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Velendor Dremic. You actually get to kick things off tonight, Mr. Dremic. Now, when we last left our heroes, the wyverns were being vigorously attacked by them, and the wyverns were not actually holding back. They were thrusting and gouging and biting and going crazy right back on them. So, Velendor, if you would please kick us off for the evening. Folks, we want to just quickly reiterate two things. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook. Soon we're going to have a couple more social media platforms I need to talk to my marketing manager and whatnot, but I think we're going to be on a couple more social media platforms here soon. So stay tuned. Stay with us. We've got good things coming in May. All right. Without further ado, I give you the Phoenix franchise. Uh, I need to change the name on our stream here, but that's fine. So if you wouldn't mind, Mr. Velendor Dremic, giving us a quick start here.
I sure will.
Okay.
Uh, I'm gonna start off by putting two more arrows into that big guy there.
Okay. Two more arrows. Let's change over to
Uh,
Phoenix.
Real quick, if you're within 30 foot of me, you get an extra d4 damage to weapon attacks.
Did you drop down in here yet?
Where are you at?
Bugsy hasn't dropped in yet.
No, no, that was Irish.
Yeah, that's Irish.
Yeah,
And
your AOE
Oh,
is kind of hard to detect. Can you make it into like a lighter, like
Yeah,
red or something?
Is this him here?
I think it is.
I gave him red. Does that help?
That's much better.
that'll help.
say that's 2d4.
hmm
no, it's 1d4 per
Oh,
attack.
sorry.
Okay,
1d4 per attack. Sorry.
1d4, but gotcha. Okay.
hmm hmm
All right, two arrows from Truth.
Oof. Dang. I'll
How long
say.
was that buff good for?
Do both of those hit?
I think they do. How long's that buff good for? Irish.
Let me check.
Excuse me. Apologies.
10 rounds.
Oof.
Oh boy. Okay,
That's
so
so that's a that's potential extra 40 damage per player then.
right. So let's see
Yeah,
Now for-
average it. It's more like 20, but that's good enough.
for the
10
damage.
turns. Yeah, average would be about 20. You're right. Both hit, by the way.
10 and 10 plus 2 and 2.
consistent.
There
Wow.
we
Very
go.
consistent.
Marcus called that one. All right, so 22.
24
Hold
total.
on. 24 total. Gotta check something real quick. Alright, I always just check for resistances to make sure that they don't have anything going on with that right now. And
Didn't
they don't. Okay.
was
All right.
Bardic Inspiration a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
It
I will go ahead
is.
and give Irish Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, that's a D8 towards his towards any roll he wants to use it on, ability check wise, or attack roll wise.
Right. And that will be my turn.
All right. Next up, we have none other than the boss man himself, Runewin Burrowfound.
Is that D4 to damage or to attack?
It's basically D4 extra damage if you attack with a weapon.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my skeletons first.
Fairsies.
My skeletons will shoot this guy. Come on now. Give me a second. Aha. Need to select. The green one. I can't select right now. So the green one on
This
the
one?
outside. Yep.
Okay.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
So first shot would be a 19
That'll hit.
for 7 plus a D4. So 8 points of damage.
Okay.
The next one will shoot the same guy. 15
That'll hit.
for 6 plus a D4 for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
The next one will 7.
A 7 to hit.
Yeah.
That'll miss.
And then the last one will shoot. That's a 21
All right. He'll hit.
Just
for
nine.
9 points of damage.
Nicely done, sir. Lots of arrows going into that guy.
And I will go ahead and hit the why am I not?
That's perfect. Good. I've got everything where I want it. What?
I want to hit the one that Veil or yeah,
Oh, this one.
that one. Yep.
Okay. All right. Go for it.
I rolled a 1. Oh wait, that's for my damage. 23 for my attack.
Okay, that'll hit. And 7 damage.
Hold on. 7 plus a D4, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus an additional D8. I didn't add in my D8 for that.
Now, Runewin, are you within his circle?
I
He
think
is.
I am.
He is.
Yes, I
Okay.
am.
Everybody is.
So for
Just checking.
16 points total.
You slice in good to it.
Sliced with a hammer. That's
Oh,
incredible.
not sliced.
Nice.
I am awesome.
Oh, shush you. You find the justice of my hammer. You smash down on a toe and crunch.
And that is all I am able to do.
Okay.
Hey Joe, check your private messages when you get a chance.
Private messages.
Actually, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, Joe. Right there. Yep.
But underneath the wing. Can't even see him.
He'll forget I'm there.
Nice. Wait. Attack of opportunity. What?
I only took a 5-foot. Do I still need a?
No, you don't. All right. Ooh, wyvern turn.
Yeah, who's first so I can roll all these spirit guardian damage?
How much damage do you do?
3d8.
Okay. And they have to roll something or to have it.
Wisdom save for half.
Wisdom save for half.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom save for half.
Right now, it's all of them except the green one.
What are they rolling against?
It's 17.
No, they all four take it. How much is it?
12 points.
Oh, hold on, Stanley. My little baby puppy dog is getting mad. 12 points each. Damn curses! You dwarves! You and Stout Oak, I tell you. Between the two of you, I can't even. Alright. Ugh, okay. What next here? Okay, so they get to attack now.
Yes.
Alright, so they have multi attack, so bite, sting. Okay, while flying, it can use its claws. Okay, so it's got a bite and a sting. So Tarek, you're first. Time for a bite and a sting. Oh, reckon. Sorry, I'm coming, little puppy. He really wants in here. Give me a second. Then I'll bite and sting you.
Well, you take
Come
your
on,
time.
let's go. Come on. Oh, heathen. He wants to go inside.
Like, it's cold out here, Dad.
Silly puppies. Hurry up. Oh, he is giving me the business, too. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get it when I go inside. He is not done with me. That dachshund is more opinionated than a. Well, I can't even think of the right kind of simile right now. All right.
Teenage daughter.
Ooh, that's a push.
That may just be right. Okay. Uh, Bidon has one of those though. I gave the old college try. All right. Can't blame me for that, I guess. All right. So moving forward.
First up, Leonin trying not to get bit.
Trying not to get bit by the wyvern bitch. Oh, sorry. All right. So let's go here. Bitey, bitey, claw, claw, ouchie, ouchie, smash you. How come you won't let me just roll you? Do you not like me? I don't think it likes me. Hmm.
It's gonna roll like 5 times.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So let's see, +7 for each Mr. Terrakian main. So D20, D20. Sting is a 17. Bite is a 15. Either one hit.
No.
It pings off of your armor there.
His
Next.
armored loincloth.
Yes, his armored loins. Okay. Ah.
Girded loins.
He's gonna try and eat Runewind before he meets his maker. Let's see, 20 and 24. Either of those get you. Runewind.
24 will get me.
24 will get you. Okay, so the bite gets you. The stinger didn't. It's 2d6 plus 4. Stinger does some damage.
What type of damage is this, Joe?
12. This is just bite damage, piercing.
Okay.
It gets around some of your armor with its teeth as it bites you. The stinger, though, that thing. I'm trying to get somebody with that. All right, who's this? Marcus? And
Mm-hmm.
oh, Oh, that pesky Dragonborn is causing problems. We're going
Hey,
for
how much damage did he deal?
Oh, 12.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you for asking me, so I could appropriately kill you. Okay, knock it off, Joe. Oh.
All right.
Oh!
They're taking a shot at.
Hit the Dragonborn and they miss horribly.
Okay.
Alright, who's this here?
That's Velendor there.
Velendor, you're. Oh yeah, Velendor. This one is not happy with you.
I bet.
All
I didn't
right,
do anything to him though.
bite, sting. Does it? Well, thank you for the follow. My goodness gracious.
Hey, Joe, I was trying to break in there.
Yeah.
So, as Arerish took a shot, I'm using my my Sentinel attack, so I can use my reaction to take a shot at this one.
Okay.
So I will take an attack with my Frostbrand.
Nice, the frosted brand.
It's great. Anyway, 19 to hit.
A 19 squarely hits it in the jaw. What are you doing? It whips in and comes for a bite, and you smack it in the face.
18 damage.
It comes in for a bite, and you smack it in the face, all right. And then as you smack it in the face, you slide the blade back around and get right into its throat, and slice clean open the throat, and it dies, Mr. Marcus Masterson. As its blood starts to come out, it freezes,
Mm-hmm.
but the circulation has been cut from the head to the neck, and it falls dead.
Well, I'll just add one wyvern to my kill track.
And the ice cracks, and the blood from the wyvern starts to trickle out onto the treasures and what have you.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Yeah, rose gold,
Moving
right?
on. Yeah. Yeah, the rose gold, right. All right, continue with your green guy.
All right.
Real quick, Joe, I want to use my reaction to impose disadvantage on this dragon for attacking the guy with the bow.
Impose what?
Disadvantage on him using my fighting style.
Oh, cool.
You got the sentinel style as well?
Protection actually.
Or protection style, yeah, that's what I have also. I have sentinel attack and protection. So I can either hit something or I can defend something.
Does a 22 get you, Velendor?
It does.
Okay, the other one will not hit you. I can tell you that. Okay, so that's one bite on Velendor. Damn it.
Did you roll with disadvantage on that?
Yes, I did.
Mmm.
A shitty damage roll. 7.
Oh, okay.
That's piercing from a bite.
Cool, cool, cool.
Alright, I got one little dude here that can still go. I don't know if I want to. Yeah. I'm just gonna move him.
Right, it's a competition now.
He's gonna try and get a little bite in on Marcus here. Not nearly the strength, so. Does an 18 get you?
Who are you? Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, no, it doesn't.
Okay. Alright, it goes in for a little sting and it misses. Alright, so then that's all of my. Yeah, that's all my wyverns. Okay. Then Tarek.
All right.
Who's the last
I'm
person?
guessing,
Because
I'm
Bugs.
guessing is this the one that attacked me last round?
This one here.
Yeah. All right. He is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm focusing all my energy on him.
I love your energy. Sorry, I'm moving this guy back because he dead.
All right, let me show you lads how it's done.
Okay.
I can get to my attacks. All right, let's see.
Oh, save us from all the money.
This is a risky maneuver, but I think it'll pay
Oh, that's
off. All
right.
right,
You get 3 attacks, don't you?
do 13s hit? Or no, wait. Yeah, no, wait. No.
21.
-5. Oh, they can't just put it.
13 minus 5, 17 minus 5. 13s will hit.
Well, no, I think so. The top one's the attack.
Yeah,
So
but you have
two,
minus 5, so that it adjusts it.
one misses, right?
So you
Huh?
got a 16, you got a
Hold on.
8.
you got an 8 and a
And
12.
you got a 12.
The 12 and the 8 will miss.
Wait, hold on.
That's damage.
12 misses, 8 misses. Okay, so one hits. So 13 plus 12. And then I gotta
Yeah.
roll. 28.
28.
Yep.
Damn it! Not as cool as I wanted it to be.
How much damage?
28.
Well, Tarek takes quite a few swipes, and he realizes that Marcus may very well have showed you guys how to kill these things as he goes for the throat and slices a real good in and single-handedly takes down another wyvern. Marcus, you did the same, so definitely some stories to be told here. All right, let's see. What next? Then we have
Critical.
who?
Get. I think I get a bonus die with the critical for being a ninth level barbarian. Ninth level barbarian.
Okay.
It's already dead.
I know, but I wanted to overkill
Well, go ahead. Feel free to make your roll.
Just
Marcus,
save me the head.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go walk over there and finish stabbing him.
It's like a game of Munchkin. Mutilate the bodies, go up a level.
Nice.
Funny part is, we're going to go up a level after this.
All right, so looks like Marcus has a new target.
Okay.
A wild baby wyvern joins the party, and he's gonna have a bad time. Okay, so since he's easily in range, I'm gonna take 2 shots with the frost brand.
Okay. That's a nice
First is a
weapon.
27.
That'll hit.
Second shot is a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, so first damage. Oh, that looks pretty good. Second damage.
Damn.
Okay.
How much total?
So well, I
36.
gotta add some bonus because evidently I
yeah.
also get a couple of die 4s along with that.
Yes.
So I'm going to add a couple of those. All right, 41.
This thing runs up to Marcus and takes a sting at it, and he slices the stinger off with one swing, comes back and cleanly slices the throat open of this small one, and it bleeds onto the gold as well and dies. Marcus, you're going pretty ham tonight, man.
Baby
Now make some
wyvern.
for me.
All
All
right.
right. That would be Steve.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna step up on this one here and let it have all 3 of them.
Oh, hi, Steve. I love Steve.
I think there's another one underneath that big one.
Is there?
It is not attacking though. It is
Oh, I see.
very
Okay.
frightened and hiding under its mama.
Aha, gotcha.
Here's the first attack,
Uh-huh. Oh, that'll hit, longsword.
second attack,
That'll definitely hit, battle
and
axe.
then my bonus action. Probably won't hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Yep.
All right. The first you strike hard with your sword and swing, do some damage. You strike really hard with the battle axe, and then you go to pull the battle axe out, and when you go to pull it out, you kind of whiff the last hit. One of those maneuvers there. Go ahead and roll me your damage.
Uh, will it let me roll the damage? It won't let me roll damage, Joe.
There's if you click the script, the text of the weapons, it should let it roll.
Mm, no, it just rolls the attack again.
It doesn't turn red when you scroll over the
It
words. Okay.
turns red when I scroll over it, but it's never let me roll the damage. We've been through this every time. See, it just rolls the attack again.
That's so weird because for me it rolls the damage. Okay. So yeah,
Uh,
roll your damage, sir.
yeah, I think you have to turn it on in your settings somewhere.
1d8 plus 5.
Yep. Oh, plus a D4
Plus a d4, yes, sir. And you get to do that. And then your battle
twice.
axe. Yeah. Battle axe is what? 1d8 plus. Oh, they're both 1d8 plus. Nice. Nice. Wait, I'm the guy here doing noise. Nice. Sorry.
Hey, Jerry,
Yeah.
if you go to your character sheet and click on the settings cog
Hold on one second.
next to spells,
Okay.
you can actually click where it says auto roll damage. You can turn that on. You can auto roll crit and damage. So as soon as you roll your attack, it automatically rolls that.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do
Just
that.
kidding, man. Thank you.
All right.
You the man.
The Geek Squad only
Heck yeah. Sweet. Thank you, dude.
charges for a single service call tonight.
So are we waiting on me? Will it let me roll it now?
Yep. Yeah, there you go, badass. Roll it again.
Okay. And then this one.
Okay, good,
And
good.
then it
Ooh.
D4 for both of them.
Yep. So 11, so it's 24. 2. Okay, that's 26.
Yeah, sounds right.
All right, that's another one that bites the dust.
Yay, my first official kill.
Your first one?
Yeah, all the other. This is the second time I've been in an actual fight with you guys. And you guys killed all the squids, so.
Nice.
Steve gets a wyvern.
Hey, I remember you shot the cannon a couple of times.
I did. I actually hit twice, too.
So you got an assist on your record.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good soldier, he is.
But my first kill on this world, anyways.
Right.
Shazam.
And it's a wyvern, too. Aye, me
Nice.
first kill was a wyvern. So that leaves one wyvern left. And then it's over to the other Dragonborn here, Irish. And then we're going to let Bugs roll into the initiative from there. Now, Bugs, you were above, holding down the fort, making sure nothing came in from above while your compatriots were down there.
And I'm going to
Seems
guess that
legit.
nothing's came in since then.
Nah, straight chilling. You hear a bunch of clangs, some fighting, some teeth sinking into flesh and yelling and whatnot. But
Do
so
I have an actual aerial view of them, like on the map on Roll20?
you could on your on your turn for sure shoot down into there. Yep.
Plan.
Awesome possum. Okay, so let's see. Irish, what are you doing, my friend?
Casting blinding smite on my flail, and then I'm going to attack the green one.
Okay, you gotta move a square for me.
Haha.
Move a square like you don't care. All right.
Like that good?
Yep. Nice damage, by the way.
Oof, 10 to hit. Does that hit?
No, sir. A 10 will not hit.
Cries.
Roll the Nuno.
You gotta stop rolling ones, man. I can make you hit if you don't roll a one.
All right. So remember, before it's wise to use your inspiration before you tell the boss man, hey, does that
I
does
know.
that hit?
I
You
should have
should have
thought.
said you should have said right away, I'm going to use my inspiration to get advantage. Okay?
Doesn't he have a D8 he can add to
You
one of
need to
these rolls?
you need to do that.
It's a one. It's no matter failure, no
Y-
matter what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to speak that before I claim it to be a failure. Okay?
Yes.
Or what have you. All right. Bugs, roll into the initiative, please.
All right. Nice.
25. What's Velendor? What is your initiative? Or what is your dexterity?
18.
Mine's 19.
Okay, so Bugs will go top of the order then.
So I'm in the ship. I hear all this going down.
Well, you'd
I'm,
actually be at the top of the hole. There's a hole in the layer. You can look
oh,
down in there. You're in an old abandoned layer, and the old
oh, okay.
abandoned layer has a big hole in it that's magically sealed if you pull this lever. And there's a rope that you guys tied, and they went down this rope into this layer of wyverns, and you're right above them. You can see down into it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stay there, and I'm gonna target this guy here.
Okay.
So let's see. First, let's see if this hits. Ooh, does a 28 hit?
Pew
Mm-hmm.
pew.
A 28 will hit, sir.
I do believe I have sneak attack damage as well. So does that give the?
Yeah, yes, but from now on, make sure that you let me know you're stealthed out.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I just.
We
I
have
also thought they were like.
advantage. Yeah.
Oh, I have advantage.
In that you have the high ground, so technically yes, quote unquote. Um,
Okay.
honestly, think it would kind of balance itself out, but
Where did he drop in? I don't see him.
Oh,
he's right above the skeletons because the skeletons are right above the hole. So
okay. So I'm.
he's shooting down from the hole.
Oh,
Like right around here that I'm at, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, it is right around here. You're right. So he's shooting from that hole down. So you won't get the bonus plus bonus D4, I don't think, from that.
Well, the
But
thing is, with uh, the where
24.
is it? Sneak attack.
Uh huh.
It's not only if I have advantage, but if there's a enemy within 5 feet of my enemy,
Oh,
I
if
get
you're
a
of your friends, of your
yeah.
friendlies. Okay. Okay. So did you do your sneak attack damage already? Yes, you did. Okay.
No, not the sneak attack, just the frostbite.
what's there?
It says sneak attack damage is in there.
Oh, did it
Yeah.
already do that?
Yeah, it added
Already
it in
added
roll
it.
20.
It added it right away for you.
Okay, that's nice. So 24 damage total.
Yep. And did you
Um,
and your frostbite damage is it in there?
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Then I believe I have another. Do I have another attack?
I don't know.
Sorry. Yep, I do have an extra attack.
Okay.
So, sorry, it has been a little while since I've played.
You're okay. You'll get back into it. A 26 will hit.
You don't get the sneak attack damage for that.
I don't. I
No,
mean,
Once per
not for the
round.
second one. It's once per round, yeah. But that's okay. We can still figure it out.
okay, it'd be
14.
14.
14. Perfect. Awesome. I'm glad that it portions it out like that too, because
Yeah.
then we can see what it is without the bonuses and stuff. I like that. Okay, then it goes over to Velindor. So Bugs, I'll remember to get back to you after Iverish goes. So Velindor, what you got, homie?
Oh, I'm gonna shoot the guy next to me with two arrows.
You may do so. Yes.
Mhm. Truth one, and truth two.
And justice. Okay, truth. 27. That'll hit. That'll hit. And what kind of damage we doing there, Slick Rick? 12 and 9.
Well, 9
Damn.
and that will be my turn.
Total of 27.
You load arrows into this thing's chest after Bugs just put a hole in its wing, and between the two of you, you both kind of take this damn thing down, and as it falls to the ground and starts to bleed all over the treasure as well. Folks, the only thing left is a little tiny wyvern that is terrified over here and does not seem to want to do anything with you. Some eggs and treasure. You have successfully cleared out a wyvern lair.
Surviving.
Some of you were hurt pretty well. Some of you were not hurt at all.
I'm
Was
gonna.
anybody hurt?
I
I am.
I took some damage too.
Everybody took some, I think, except for you,
I did
actually.
not.
Whoever's hurt, I'll heal in a minute here. I need to take care of this first, though.
I'm gonna go over to the little baby wyvern and can I try to maybe become friends with it?
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, the two of you can try this. Yes. Hold on just a moment. Um, I'm thinking in the future I may up the AC on some of these monsters to help with the challenge ratings on them. These were a little lower than your current challenge rating, but I threw a lot of them at you to try and see what I could do with it. I'm experimenting a little bit with some monster stuff in 5e right now,
Are
trying
you
to.
feeling regret now?
We kind of smoked him, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
We did.
bring on the beholders next.
Say that was about 4 rounds of combat, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
I would.
But it was necessary for the story that I've got, and you're a little. I
Hmm.
guess you're a little higher level than what I imagined with throwing these at you. So believe me, I'll get some better challenges at you with respect to that.
Teacher,
Okay. Huh?
can I go look at the treasure chest pile stuff?
You can. Hold on
So the
just a
people with
moment.
the bag of holdings, you can start throwing that stuff in your bag. We will sort that stuff out later.
Hey, I'm just saying, if there's any swords, I don't want to put it in the bag of holding. It'll be safer in my actual inventory.
That's fine.
I would like to say I contributed by giving a lot of people extra damage.
Did.
Yeah, I think everybody worked out great, and I think I underestimated your abilities. Uh,
Hey, actually, can somebody put these 4 eggs in your or the bag of holding without breaking it, and make sure it's cushioned
Yep.
I
in
mean,
some way?
Yeah, and then I have a couple requests there also, Joe.
okay.
I can take them and put them in the bag of holding. Is there a weight limit on the bag of holding?
I think it's 500 pounds.
How much these eggs weigh? You think like 25 pounds a piece or something?
Yeah, easily.
I don't think I have much in there, so I should be able to easily put them in there.
I mean, if not, that's not a big deal. I'll carry one myself, either the golden one or the bronze one. I prefer the golden one actually.
I'll take the bronze one since I'm also a bronze dragonborn.
Guess I'll put the two speckled ones in the bag of holding.
So, Bugs, did you actually want to take this infant one and attempt to tame it?
Yes, I did.
I will assist you if you wish.
What's your animal handling? Just wondering.
+5.
It might be better if I assist you, because I only have a +2.
I got a 5 also for the help.
I'm gonna. Bugs is gonna walk up slowly to it and be like, "Hey, it's all right, little one. Just stay calm." And I'm gonna guess you're going to be coming along with me.
Yep.
How are you guys doing this? What skills do you profess to use? Animal kin?
I have animal handling, so
That's
I was
what I
going to
mean.
use animal handling.
Yeah. And I've got some. I'll probably use some of my rations to try and make it happy.
Okay. Give me what you got. Okay, so
And I will use my inspiration for this roll.
okay.
And I'm helping you on it.
So whatever bonus I get for that too.
Okay, so inspiration that'll give you that'll give you advantage if you're using a character inspiration. If you're using a bardic inspiration, it's a D8. Oh,
Oh, I won't need I won't need the assistance then because I already have an advantage from the
right,
inspiration.
right. So might as well use it to
So
do something
18
else.
plus 5 is a 23.
Okay. All right, so 23. Uh, you kind of start coaxing it a little bit, and it it seems interested in what you're saying. It, it at least likes the food a bit that you guys are offering it.
As long as it follows, that's fine. That's the goal. Is allow it to follow and
Okay.
come until it trusts us.
Okay. All right. Um, it it starts to follow you a little bit. Okay. Tarek Ironmane's looking through the piles. Uh, are people loading this gold up?
Yes.
Okay.
We got we also got horses up out of the cave too that we can use to load some stuff down.
Yeah, that's very
I mean,
true.
I can walk, like we can load the horses down and then walk back, and then we could really carry some shit out of here.
Yeah, I have a second project I have to do too, Joe. After I'm done with this.
Okay. And then somebody else had something for me. Steve, what you got, Steve?
Remember the elf guy I was talking to
Yes.
said we can harvest the scales or the skin and whatnot
Yes.
for armor and whatnot. I would like to attempt to do that.
Okay, give me survival checks.
Survival. How many would you like, sir?
You can give me just one. Good. Okay. You and Tarek are able to start taking these skins off pretty good. Tarek, you stop throwing treasure in bags and start helping with the gathering of scales. Wow, you guys are wasting no time. Bugs, you see them start grabbing treasure and cutting up
I
cutting
wanna,
up dragons.
hey, I want to take like a. How big do you think their claws are?
Oh God.
Yeah, I was gonna go after the head of the little dead one too before we
I
split.
either want a claw or a femur for a future project.
Okay, you can get both. It's not hard.
I'll take both.
There are some wizards that'll pay for the bones.
Oh yeah, one of these wyverns too supposedly has a leg in it of a.
That's my next project. Give me a minute.
All right. So if
Okay.
Tomorrow medicine.
so I'm gonna guess that the little wyvern is taken care of. So
Right.
and it looks like there are some other rooms back through here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Marcus doesn't seem to have any interest for treasure or creatures. He's grabbing this torch.
I'm
And his spidey sense is tingling. He's like, I think I should have a look in here.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing too.
so let's go exploring.
So these guys were a challenge rating 6.
That's pretty good.
You guys were 8.
I just think we're all like, even if you go by like whatever the challenge rating calculations are for our group, I think we're just badass players.
We are
I
the Phoenix
So-
franchise.
Sometimes you can't prepare for the intangibles. You know what I'm saying?
We're the Phoenix franchise. We're supposed to be like this.
understood. Okay, so all right, who's the hordist?
Me.
That's Stevo.
Okay. Are you ready, Stevo?
Wait, I thought did I lose Hordist?
Yeah, I thought it was Tarek. I mean, I'm more than willing to
Oh.
do it, but I thought it was Tarek also.
No, I got.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, okay.
I was the de facto hordist.
That was
until-
when Tarek wasn't
Someone else can. I
was
mean,
all that-
someone else is more than willing.
Yeah, I'll write it down, dude. Fire away.
All right. You find 1,000 copper pieces, 4,000 silver pieces,
They're really round figures.
1,900 gold pieces, and some change. Okay,
they're
Marcus, and some
these
change,
are very
Marcus.
very accurate wyverns. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't want that one.
Yeah, throw that away. It's not pretty. It won't look good with the blood spatters.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. They all in nice little stacks and next to a ledger.
uh, you, you get
Pardon me.
7 artistic vases. Very beautiful, elven in nature. Some look like they might have come from the tribal regions of the Leonins. Uh,
That was 7 of those.
yeah, they're all worth about 250 gold. You figure, give or take.
Okay.
A gold ring set with bloodstones.
Okay.
A large, well-made tapestry.
Of Tarek Iron Main.
It's actually of a large fiery bird. Um,
That's incredible.
yeah.
Is it of a
Uh,
Looks like they knew they were coming.
yeah.
tapestry of
I,
Phoenix? That's
I,
destiny right there.
I'm kidding. It's just a large, well-made tapestry.
Oh, I was
Uh,
writing Phoenix down, dude. Don't be
oh,
playing.
Yeah.
oh, well,
Don't be playing with the hardest, man.
oh, fine. Write it. Fine. Write that down then. You could keep that way.
Okay.
So large gold bracelet, a silver necklace with a gemstone pendant.
Hey Joe, if any of these things are magical, you might as well declare it because later on we're gonna detect magic on all this anyway. So,
Oh, cool! I have a ring. I need you to do that on.
okay.
Okay. A
Silver necklace with gemstone.
mhm.
Got it.
A bronze crown,
Okay.
a carved ivory statuette,
Hold on. That was going to take me a second to write. Can I just write statuette?
uh-huh,
Okay. Statuette. All right. Got it.
okay. You find 3 potions of greater healing,
Okay.
and that's large horde 1. You also find something. It's a saddle. The saddle is magical.
Okay.
How big is it? What kind of horse would it fit on?
Being that it's magical, it'll form fit to
To a
whatever it's attuned
wyvern.
to.
Okay. Do we know what's magic about it, or do we find that out later?
If you sit and spend time looking at it, you can figure it out.
Okay, we can do that later.
Yep. Got to use Arcana. Kind of figure it out. But those of you who can detect magic on it do know that it is of transmutation. It is transmutation magic. Okay, so who else? Somebody else is looking in other rooms. Where are we at, Marcus?
Yeah, stepped into this room to see what's what.
Okay.
You need a perception or an investigation or what?
Get rid of that dead
Bugs is
guy.
in there as well.
All right, I need perception or investigation, whichever's higher. So you're taking your time to look around. I'll give you the better of whichever. 7. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. You guys walk in. There's definitely a small pile there of items. Uh, very small pile there.
Hey guys, more treasure in here!
I'm gonna start digging through it a little bit. Do I see anything of note before I head on? I'm not gonna really grab anything unless it looks important.
The only thing that's really in here that looks like it's going to be of any real worth, you do find 500 more gold pieces. Um,
Am I
then,
just writing this in?
yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Perfect.
you find a weird red potion.
Can I hold on? Actually, I know since I'm a gnome, I get weird little stuff for that. Um,
You have to look at your race stuff.
yep, I get add twice my proficiency bonus to history checks related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices. So I'd like to see if I know what it is.
All right, go ahead and roll.
So I'll be getting a +9 to this, I believe, in total, because proficiency is +4 right now, correct?
Yeah.
And this is before the +8.
So is that 15?
16.
16? It's a potion of fire giant strength.
I'm gonna go ahead and
One use.
kind of pocket that, and I promise I will be showing you guys later.
Is that one? That one takes your strength up to like 25 or something like that.
For like a couple rounds, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And then another potion of superior healing. Um, Marcus, there's a couple other rooms full of treasure.
I want to go look.
Is superior better than great?
I want to see what Marcus is up to first. You guys have all been pilfering. Marcus hasn't got to do much. I want to hear from him.
I'll check out this room here.
Okay. All right.
It did say something about my spidey sense.
Yeah, you walk into a large room that has a large taxidermied spider. Um, nothing nothing out of the ordinary other than that crazy ass spider. There is a small pile of treasure on the table. Um, Jerry, you're writing all this down, right?
Yeah, I'm caught up, bud.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yep.
I'll do
Uh,
a perception again.
I do have questions when we're all done, though.
okay. You start to look through this pile. And as you're starting to look through it, well, first and foremost, there is a crap ton of silver here. 1,000 pieces of silver easy, and about 850 gold pieces easy sitting on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Right around the table, there's a belt.
Around the table?
Well, it's sitting on the table.
I see.
Large belt. Looks like it's got some inscriptions on it. And then a cloak as well.
Best I can do is an arcana check. I don't have a detect magic handy.
Okay.
So any of this stuff I was actually planning on doing is detecting magic later. So
Okay.
That's why I said, Joe, if you want, you can just tell her what's magic because I'll detect it later.
Is
Oh,
Whoever else can detect it later.
so is detect magic like the same thing as an identity spell?
No.
No.
no. But if you spend time with Arcana, you can identify things. So, um, I'll let you guys just in on what I'm hooking you up with here. Uh, so you found a cloak of displacement and a belt of hill giant strength.
Ooh,
Where
terrible.
did that down to?
I don't know. That's up to Marcus.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
I mostly have no interest in the loot.
Okay.
Looking more for knowledge. The taxidermid spider is more interesting to me.
Okay. So you get kind of over to the taxidermied spider and you're kind of looking at it. Um, what the hell would wyverns want with taxidermied spiders?
Doesn't make any sense to me. I'll
Yeah.
do an investigation.
Okay.
These wyverns are connoisseurs. I tell you.
Nat 20.
Wyverns don't collect treasure.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't think so.
Yeah. Wyverns don't collect treasure, and as you're looking around at this stuff, you notice that the uh, placard on the spider reads in an older Elvish script, and you read Elvish, right?
No.
You don't read Elvish. Okay. There's an older Elvish script written there. Um, in the room, as you're investigating around, you also find an old lever. It's actually centered under the table itself.
Hmm.
But as far as you know, wyverns don't gather treasure. So, whatever the reason this stuff's down here, beyond you.
All right. I'll call for Ruinwin. All right, Captain.
Runewind doesn't answer. Velendor does.
Well,
Nice.
I was just waiting because I've got a couple things I need to do, so I was just waiting patiently.
That's
So I
fine.
wasn't sure if this is gonna go after or before or
Yeah,
when it.
he's hollering for you.
Okay.
You're
Uh,
overseeing all the treasure being grabbed up, and you're gonna get that
well,
leg in a
that's
moment.
I'm not doing that for sure
Oh,
because
okay.
first thing I was doing was I was befriending the wyvern. Remember I
Okay.
told you?
Yes.
Then I have something else to do after that. That's why I was asking. That's why I was waiting patiently.
I would say that you are befriending the wyvern when he yells for you.
Okay. Well, will the wyvern follow me?
The wyvern is content to sit. Uh, well, yeah, it'd probably follow you with your rolls
Because
you made.
if he's calling me, I will
Yeah.
just I'll attempt to or I'll try to attempt to make the wyvern follow me
Okay.
You put
next
the
time.
saddle on it and ride it.
I don't know about the saddle yet,
Okay.
so yeah, I will go there and see what Marcus wants.
Okay, Marcus.
Well, I'll point out the fact that I don't believe wyverns collect treasure.
Oh, I know. That's
So,
why I'm trying to gather up as much of it as possible before we have to leave.
well, I've also found some kind of an inscription here and a strange lever. And so I leave it to you what should be done with either.
What's do you know what the inscription says?
No,
Uh,
I don't even know this language.
It, do you know Elvish?
no, I do not.
You don't know it
Velendor
either.
does.
It's Elvish.
Do I know it's Elvish?
You two. Well, your investigation, Marcus, would let you know that it's Elvish.
It's a fancy script.
Yeah.
I've spent most of my life around dwarves.
Oh, that you probably wouldn't know that then.
I yell out, I was like, "Hey, does anyone know what or some type of fancy dancy script here?"
Yeah.
I do speak Sylvan though, and that's like close to Elvish, I think.
It is close.
So I would kind of have an idea of it's a little
Yeah,
bit Elvish.
you would know it's Elvish, I would think.
Okay. Hey, does anyone know Elvish?
That's honestly a good question, man. I don't know if I know it or not.
Your bugs yell, "Why would I know Elvish?"
Don't care if you don't. I care if you
I
do.
I do not know it, sir.
Velendor,
Yeah,
you know it.
I do know it.
If you do know Elvish, come here.
Was my microphone not working?
Oh,
It
it
was
might
not.
not have been.
Okay. I had said that a few times, but
Okay. All right. You are hearkened by your boss man.
I come to his call.
Okay. You
I'm just holding a light source over here, so I'll
there's
point it out to you.
there's a large taxidermied spider in here. It's sitting on a placard, a large trophy stand, and there is script there.
Hmm. What does it
Just
say?
The script says, "This spider found under the layers is not the only one of its kind. The fine silks can provide a nice weave for clothing and others, but its poison can sting like no other." Just a little information about the spider, pretty much like that its webbing is used for clothings and things of that nature, and looks like a trophy piece that somebody killed.
All right. I'll also point out the lever under the table.
Does it have any inscriptions or anything?
It does. It's got Elvish inscriptions around the lever.
What does the lever say?
The lever just
Says.
the lever just says sanctuary on it.
Okay, so let's not pull that yet.
Good idea.
Let's make sure we get everything out first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you go back over the stuff they found there? I didn't get that part, Joe. I got cloak and belt down. Is all I got.
Cloak of displacement and belt of hill giant strength.
Okay. And what was the gold count?
That
850 gold and 1,000
Yep.
silver.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's a lot of coin weight, friends.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
Okay,
coin
Joe,
weight.
you ready for the second thing I'm going to do after I sufficiently tame this wyvern?
What's that?
So you can tell me if I can do this or not. I'm going to attempt to bring or get the blood that I got from my friend. I'm going to cast locate creature. I'm specifically trying to modify this spell to locate his leg. Locate creature says I can locate a creature with, but I have to have like a bloodhound blood. So I'm kind of modifying the material components to actually specifically search for this one thing, which is a leg that has his DNA on it.
um, I yes, and while you're at it, I want you to scroll this down as a spell. When you get a moment, I like that. That's a lot of fun.
Okay,
Locate appendage.
Locate appendage. Yeah, that's great.
because I did promise that I was going to locate his leg and bring it back.
Okay,
So
I'll allow it as a creative gesture. That's awesome.
It's in a large pile of scat in the corner of the room.
that's fine. I don't care. I did say it was not going to be in one or may not be in one piece as long as I brought back a leg that is
Hmm.
his.
Hmm. It's definitely in the belly of one of them.
Okay.
You're gonna have your boners looking for boners.
Yes.
Holy shit, that was a lot of rain.
And yes, Joe, I will write up the spell and everything and make it sound like very close to locate creature, but for a specific item. and have its material components and everything, and send it to you for approval later.
Okay, thank you. I
Hmm.
think that's a lot of fun. Um, okay, which cleric spell do you want to choose? To heck with locate creature. I want locate appendage. Okay.
That took up a fourth level spell slot. Thank you.
That's awesome. Um,
We got the 4 wyvern eggs. I just wrote
that's
down the
great.
wyvern scale for what we harvested.
Okay. Uh, the rest of it's pretty cut and dry. Old pottery, old barrels full of crap. Nothing really greatly useful. Um, Mr. Ironmane, you did some
Alright.
searching too. Yeah,
Well, I was started to search, but then I saw that they needed help cutting the wyverns up.
yeah. So you
I
you
didn't really get to
guys,
search, but I am looking for either a weapon or if there's no weapons, I want to look because we're in like a cave. I want to see if there's maybe any kind of like metal, like ore, like special metal ores or something in the area that I could harvest.
okay,
I do have a pickaxe.
okay.
Have returned.
Then
Oh,
Pretty
whoever
okay.
is
sure.
whoever is hurt, I'm going to tell them gather around me,
Okay.
and then I'm going to heal them for 19.
All right. Everybody around you can gather and get healed for 19. All right. So Tarek, you start overseeing some of the trade, some of the treasure. Um, you see some of the stuff that's pooled. There's that cloak, there's that belt, there's the saddle, things of that nature. No, no real weapons to speak of. The only real weapon that was here was the axe that you didn't find. So
Any metal deposits or anything like that
oh,
down here?
metal deposits, things of that nature. It is a cave. Yeah, there's some iron and things like small traces of iron in the walls, but nothing. I mean, nothing like mine worthy.
Okay.
And there is a large hole that leads out of the side of this cavern.
In that case, I definitely do want a wyvern femur and claw.
Hole.
I'd like to talk to Marcus about the belt, and also I think that for the misled,
Misled Moogles.
is that the whole? Is that the Team A's name, or is that the
That's
whole?
Team A's name.
What is the? I keep
They,
drawing.
the company itself, they call the Misled Moguls. Um, that's like the franchise, the actual like overall corporate
Yeah,
name.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
So I think because I remember when we first came in here, you said there was a bunch of niter. I think I'd like to mine that because I think that could be really useful in the coming siege or
Okay.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you guys can get some niter. Yeah, I mean you killed all the wyverns in here. You've got all the time you need um, to get what you want out of here, to pull what you want out. Make sure that you have an accurate track of the gold and the items that you found in here. Um,
Got everything that's been mentioned so far except for the wyvern femur and the other thing you asked for, Logan.
okay.
Oh, the niter.
Niter, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Can we put both of those down also?
What's that? Bugs?
I just wanted to make sure these last two rooms over here, we searched through them, nothing really exciting.
The only thing that you find as you and Marcus peruse those last rooms is old barrels, broken up stuff. What looks like to used to be maybe the older part of the fortress area underneath, where they stored a lot of their goods and things. Old rotted out barrels, crates, old. Just old junk, really. Nothing of great interest over there per se. Um, The most interesting thing you've found so far, Marcus, is that lever.
Okay.
Huh?
And this thing here, do I know that's there?
What's that?
Uh, do you see where the blue, the golden wyvern thing there at the bottom of the map, where my blue circle is?
Oh yeah, that's just a large statuary.
Did we already check that out
Hmm.
when we got here?
No, no, it's the first time anybody's looked at it. It's a very large statuary of what appears to be a dragon.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to kind of look at it. Anything interesting about it beyond that?
Um, there's another placard underneath of it, but that's about it.
Uh, can I read it, or is it Elvish?
It's Elvish.
Yep. So I'm gonna tell the boss man that another placard up there if he wants to read it.
Yeah, sure, I'll read it. It's in Elvish.
Or if he wants to send someone to read it.
Yep, Valendor.
I will go read it.
Okay.
Alexa.
It's stamped. It's stamped with a dwarven seal at the bottom of it, which you would recognize, Runewin. Um, but the script itself is written in Elvish, and it states statue of large black dragon, last seen, and it gives a date, about 400 years ago. Um, and so the placard basically says this statue was created and out of respect for the dragon that once resided here and called this its lair. And it hasn't been seen in
Um,
this region from the placard looks of it, 400 years since the placard was made. Who knows how long before that it's been missing or gone. So suffice to say, this treasure has been here for some time.
All
I
right, we
hope
found a
nobody
dragon
comes
horde.
looking for it.
What's that?
I said we found a dragon horde, which is cool.
Heck yeah, man. That's a haul, dude.
Oh, uh,
It'll help pay for some of the travel expenses, that's for sure.
are you okay? So, Gary, are you taking over as the hordist?
If you want me to, dude, I don't care. I'll do it.
I'm
Whoop
just,
whoop.
I mean, I'm fine for whatever. If you're taking over, I've still got the gold. If you need me to tell you how much gold we have.
Yeah, I got 3,250 gold pieces from this haul we just pulled.
So, what we have currently, if you want to add to that, is 10,838.
10,838. Got it.
Now, Rune, when you and your buddies have to bring back proof of these wyverns kind of being ousted and killed. Um,
That's what I was taking the head for.
Perfect. Okay. Um, so up to you what you want to do with the baby wyvern and the eggs, but
Well, the baby wyvern's coming with me, and the eggs coming with. Or so, my goal is with the golden egg that I'm actually carrying with me.
uh-huh.
I'm going to actually kind of hatch and actually kind of attune it to me so I can train it. For now,
Okay.
I'll take the baby wyvern and train it also. I was assuming Bugs was going to do that also.
Yeah, I'm going to be heading back over to you
Helping
to
you do
help
that.
since.
And I'm taking the bronze egg for the same goal.
Okay, so I'm just writing down one of the eggs. You guys got the other three.
We've
Okay.
got okay, and then for parts, yes, I will take whatever part is left over. I'm guessing everyone or the poison sacks are also kind of um harvested too.
you can use those to make poisons or antidotes. So yeah, if you want to harvest those, you can. It'll with the survival rules you guys got, I would think you were able to pick them clean pretty good.
Yeah. So I
Um,
guess the question is, Joe, what do we leave behind, or what is it able are we not able to take with us?
Mainly the statuaries. There are some larger pieces of art that aren't really able to be taken. Um, that kind of stuff.
But can we come back for them?
You could probably hire a team to come back to get them, or
Okay.
if you have a big enough, you know, means of getting them out of here. Like I said, there
Well, I
is a
know someone that
large
may.
hole that leads outward from the cavern.
I know someone that may have a large airship that we can probably temporarily use.
How much time do we have between now and when you want to have the Borash battle?
Well,
Like game time, not real time.
it, you got a few months.
Yeah, we're nowhere near up to your
We
guys'
can
speed.
we can definitely probably see what that liver does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
there's
once
another
we
one in the
actually get
group that
almost
can't help
everything
but to
out,
pull levers.
yeah, once we get everything out, aside from the big stuff that we can't get out, yeah, I'm all for pulling the lever if you guys want to.
So we
Sounds fun to me.
Well,
take
that's up
some
to.
stuff
Okay,
back to the ships and come back.
all right, Marcus, what are you thinking?
Follow orders of the captain.
Hi, Skipper.
Also, I've actually didn't know this about you, Marcus, but you are more interested in lore than treasures and stuff like that.
I am the loremonger and the occultant.
I may have a couple books for you, but come to me out later afterwards when no one else is around.
Yeah, you got those books from from Agrosia.
Yes.
Nice. That's gonna be
So
nice.
I may have some books of interest, yeah, that you may be interested in.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then I kind of got a side thing I want to talk to you about, Joe, whenever we wrap up tonight.
Perfect. Okay. Um, so at this point, you're able to kind of get the bags out, uh, get the horses loaded up with as much as you can. You got a decent gold weight, equipment weight at this point. You're probably riding max, well, if not max weights, pretty close. So, uh, if you push hard, you're going to be suffering from exhaustion to get back to town. But, uh, you know, just letting you know that. Okay, so let's move forward here. Marcus, what are you guys doing then? You and Rune one?
So I'm gonna actually show him the books I actually have, the two books. Like, because if he's actually interested in knowledge for knowledge's sake, those books would be safer in his hands than my hands.
One of them is a history of the history of the Six, the Nielo clan. It talks about the beginnings of the Nielo clan, the branches off into the High Elf kingdoms, the Wood Elf kingdoms, as well as some of the Drow or Dark Elf kingdoms. Um, I'll actually get you a printed copy of that for your records, Mike. Um, and it talks about essentially how um, the family split apart and how the different uh, sects of them, whether it be High Elf, Wood Elf, or Nialo, Dark Elf, uh, how they each went to their own alliances, their own backgrounds, their own kind of lineages over the years, and how they've separated out. But it also has a page in there which is the one of the spells actually that unlocks the gates towards the end of the book. Um,
Hmm.
the other book that you receive is actually the training manual for the Red Knight Corps of the Western Agrosian armies. So You can actually get into some of the lore of the Red Knight Corps, which your buddy who's on the uh, seaworthy ship, uh, Nikolai, is a member of, which in and of itself has spells and little tricks and rituals and practices that they get into, as well as uh, the societal practices of said groups. So you,
Interesting.
so you've got two books you get to pour through at this point. Um,
So were those books the type of books you're looking for?
I don't know that I'm particularly looking for any, but it is appreciated.
yeah, because you guys will want to start building a Phoenix franchise library for you to go back to and reference and things. It's not a bad idea.
Heck yeah,
Um,
that's awesome.
the Moguls have one of them, things like that. The two franchises are housed under the corporation of the Misled Moguls, but they operate separately for the gains of the company. That's the way you guys had done it anyway with Runewind and Zell, making the decisions there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Did, did he ever find the leg?
yes, he did find the leg. It's all acidic and eaten up. I mean, even with some good healing spells, you're going to be able to tell that that thing went through hell. I mean, it is
Legs
torn.
here,
It is
as
torn up.
promised.
It is torn up. There will probably be some slight permanent damage to the leg, but it will be usable again.
Boy, Marcus,
Mm.
do you or anyone object to me holding on to that belt you found?
Have at it.
I need something to keep me loincloth up.
All right, it's off my list and on yours, dude.
What's the cloak of displacement do, Joe?
Cloak of displacement.
It's a fun one. Basically, it gives your opponents disadvantage if you're not grappled, I believe.
To attack?
Yeah, disadvantage to attack.
Hmm.
It's very cool.
Hey, do we get another
Uh,
feat at level 10?
you get a level what now?
Do we get another feat at level 10?
Feet. I don't know. Let me look at it. Sorry, I'm having one of those headaches.
It's when you get an ability score. I think that's at level 12.
Yeah, a
Normally with
disadvantage
feats,
attack
it's
rolls
either you get
against you.
bonuses to your abilities scores, or you can pick a feat.
Yeah, that's level 10. Yeah.
Are we still doing level 10, or did you want to hold off on that?
Hold on. You should be level 9 at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. That is right on the Cloak of Displacement. Remember that some of these things need attunement, and you can only attune so many items.
I don't have any items attuned.
Okay, just so you folks know. All right, now.
So, so, are we basically done with game time, or are we basically done with like game time, Joe? And that because if we are, what we can do is we can now split up loot.
Well, we need to do a loot split for the night,
Correct.
but I want to deal with you guys in this lever real quick.
Okay. So yeah,
I
once we
do
pick
my
out all the loot, I'm all for. I'm okay with you guys pulling the lever if you want. So
I do
Yep.
my lever pulling thing because I'm good at it. And I pull the lever.
All right, Marcus, the door behind the spider that wasn't there before opens up and it leads down a flight of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Well, I think I'll investigate.
I will follow him.
Well,
You
too, with
walk
his
you walk down the stairs, all of you. Who's got the light source?
I'm carrying that torch
Okay. You
in the
carry the
lead.
you carry the torch down in the lead, and when you come to the bottom of the stairs, there is a large podium. And on the podium, diagonally facing you, and then out into the darkness of the room, which looks like there used to be bleachers there. Well, there are bleachers there. and it looks like there used to be maybe seated a council there. And the book itself is written in Dwarvish,
All right. I just happen to be able to read that.
and it says and you can write this term down, the Draconium Aratus,
Okay.
and that's Draconium, which is Draconium, Draconium. Aratus, which is Erratas.
Okay.
And it is a large red book. I mean large, like chest size large.
Mm-hmm.
You may roll history, you may roll religion, either one.
I'm gonna use my advantage on that.
Okay.
Hang on a second. That was my inspiration. I was
Yep.
gonna use the inspiration roll, but
So 13 plus what's your other one?
hang on. I tried to do the right click advantage thing. Hang on, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, okay. Do your thing.
There it goes. All right, 15's the best I got.
All right, 15. That'll give it to you. You've heard of these through your travels. The dwarves, a lot of times, would uh, take stock of different creatures, monsters, much like what you do yourself as part of the corporation. Um, and they would talk about them, and they would teach others about them, and they would have big lecture halls where they would teach others about these things. And what you're starting to think is that this layer may not have been a layer at all, but maybe a school.
Hmm.
And as you're looking out, you realize that you may be in a large lecture hall as opposed to what you once saw, what you once thought. Is the dwarf with you?
Yeah, I'd be with him.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely reminiscent of what you remember your school lecture halls to be in the western side of the mountains.
Well, I spent a lot of time there as well.
Yeah. So you definitely it's archaic at best because your of course your schools are much more updated, but this is definitely an old schoolhouse, or at least a school lecture hall. And the book itself is more than likely a grimorum of dragons, weaknesses, uh, things of that nature. The study of dragons essentially.
That could be
Okay.
useful.
Yes, I would agree.
And it does have a bookmark page.
Let's turn to it and have a look.
The bookmark page is the page of the Black Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It actually discusses adult black dragons and what they're capable of, and how the last black dragons that were seen actually came from the Selenian regions. The Leonins and the Luxodon actually, that's when their tribes quit fighting and worked together to run out what was left of the black dragons in the region. Um, and the last of them actually fled to the east towards the Varashian continents, never to be seen or heard from again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and in fact, it was also said that a lot of the kin of these folk went to the Varashian continents as well.
Okay.
So, and as you know, dragon kin are kind of like your buddies. So, the descendants of these black dragons, and maybe even other dragons, according to the Grimorum in the lands of Selenia, could have very well led to the evolution of the Dragonborn.
Interesting.
So you're picking up quite a bit of information while you're reading through this little book here, and it's There's lots of stuff there, and you'll be able to roll advantage now whenever it comes to needing to know something about dragons. You can pull your book out and start to kind of look it up.
Not unless I'm gonna carry a freaking cart horse with me. It's
Again,
a big ass book.
yep, but that is what the book will provide you—an advantage roll on dragons specifically. It is that detailed. Now, the book itself was copywritten 400 years ago, so as to say nothing has changed. What with the geographic locations that are marked on globe, the global map that is displayed at the end, you can see various areas. In fact, one of the uncharted regions that are on that area is a continent that is listed as Lycopersia. And according to the map, Lycopersia, which is just a point of interest for you, as red dragons had not been discussed for well over a millennia, it does mark that there were sightings in the regions of Lycopersia from sailors of the early Varashian empires. So this book is extremely detailed, is very well written, and it looks like it doesn't have just one author.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever wrote this bad boy passed it down.
Okay. Written over perhaps multiple generations.
It is very possible.
Cool.
Yep. So you found yourself a nice little book to when it comes time to sit down and research. You've got that.
Oh, let me get my big book out so I can look at this up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Rune, when you better make room in the captain's quarters for a nice ass shelf. So you guys got some books to start putting on there.
Oh,
But Lore Master, so Lore Master, that is what you and the others find down there. There are some archaic writing instruments, tablets, things of that nature down there, um, but nothing else really exciting in that area. Yeah, it could give you a professor's robe. It's
Cool.
dwarven in size, but still very cool little item. Could probably sell as an antique item or something.
Priceless.
That that is what you find in the horde. At this point, you're able to go back to uh, the port city and discuss with uh, uh, Alistair and the others what you found and what's going on in that region. Completely up to you how you want to do that. Um, but at any rate, I'm going to fast forward a little bit there, if that's okay with everybody.
hmm
Fine by me.
So you're able to gather up all the treasure. You take the book that you found. You take the items. I'll tell you what the saddle does in just a moment. You're able to go back to the port regions, and because of the wyvern killings, the Leonin are actually able to send an extra division overseas to help the Varash. And they will actually, excuse me, they will actually ship with you at the week's end. So at the st-
Mm-hmm.
at the start of next session, you'll be able to tell me what you do between that week's beginning and end before you leave the port city. But at that point, you spend 2 months at sea before arriving on shore at the city of Aes, from which the misled moguls uh, uh, the misled moguls and others uh, would have arranged for travel from that region to Felgrath Tower. And Felgrath Tower is where you'll be meeting the misled moguls when you return. The division of Leonin will gladly escort you all the way there. Okay?
okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so we will get back into that next game when we take our break at the end of the Misled Moguls session. I'll spend 15 minutes catching up with you guys to find out what you're doing in that week's time, and then we are literally going to run Misled Moguls and Phoenix franchise. It'll be difficult because there's so many of us, but we are literally going to run a joint 15-minute to half-hour session where you talk about the tactics of the war. We'll be looking at battle maps and strategies and things of that nature before the moguls go to unlock the doors. Okay?
All right.
I have a suggestion when we end for the night.
Yes. I am
The
gonna.
suggestion.
Yes, your suggestion. You. We're gonna end the stream first, I guess. Um, Folks, we're gonna get back together in about 2 weeks' time. If everybody can make that, that'd be awesome. If you can't, let me know ahead of time. Um, and we're going to do one final session of this on Fridays. Then we're going to switch over to Saturday nights so that we can get together a little earlier for folks. Okay? Um, Now, with respect to that, we want to thank everybody: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Hero Forge, Arkenforge, Roll20, and of course the players and viewers out there that give us our feed here. We want to thank you once again for all your patronage. Look for the May newsletter, which will be dropping here soon. We missed the month of April, but we're getting back on the horse in May with the newsletter, and there will be more great things to be coming. So look for us in 2 weeks' time for Phoenix franchise. We got more Birthright content coming up. We've got Tales of Selenia podcast coming. We've got the Verashian Knighthood podcast coming. And we also have a 1920s Vampire the Masquerade game kicking off soon. So that should be a lot of fun. Until then, friends and folks and friends, feel free to reach